Hey everyone, welcome back to Bucket of Code. In this video, we are talking about what is object in Dart. In the previous video, we know that what is class in Dart. But in this video, we are going to talk about what is object in in Dart. In object-oriented programming, an object is a self-contained unit of code and data. Objects are created from templates called classes. We will discuss later how objects are created from templates and classes. An object is made up of properties and methods. In the previous video, we know we know the properties and method. An object is an instance of class. This is very important line. You should know about it. An object is an instance of class. For example, a bicycle might have attribute like color, size and current speed. As you know, a bicycle have its own color and its own size and its current speed. Maybe the speed can depend on person to person who are cycling its own bicycle. Now it might have method like change gear, pedal faster and brake. Now syntax, how an object is applied in code. Syntax, first you need to write the class name, after that object name and class name with bracket. Here you can use a new keyword, but in the Dart it is not compulsory to use new keyword. If you are Java background, it's compulsory to add new keyword, but in the Dart it's not compulsory to use new keyword. Here are some key points you should know. The main method is the program's entry point, so it is always need to see the result. And the key and new keyword can be used to create a new object, but it is necessary. As I say, in the Java you should use new keyword, but in the Dart you should not use new keyword. It is not necessary. Now let's move on code, how to use object in Dart. First let me create a Dart file. Let's say an example of camera.dart. Okay, so first we need to create a class camera. Now camera has its own properties. As I say, the bicycle have its own properties. We are going to take the example of camera. Camera has its own properties like camera have its own ID and its name, its megapixel and its price. Now we create a void method which print these properties in the console. So the method name is, let's display. Print first ID is $ID. Now print name is $name print megapixel is $mp, print price, price is dollar price. This is the method which display the properties of camera. Now outside the class we create main method. In the main method, now we just create, or we are going to create the object of class, and the class name is camera. It means that we are going to create the object of this camera class. So here here the syntax is first class name and then object name equals to class name, then it's bracket. So here camera, then object name is, you can use any object name, but I am going to take C1 equal to camera. Here you can use new keyword, but it is not necessary. In if you are Java background, you know new keyword, about the new keyword, but here we are not going to use new keyword. After that, this C1 is an object, you know, this C1 is an object, okay, object of this camera. So we use C1 dot id equals to, let's id is 25, then C1 dot name equals to let's Sony. Now C1 dot mp equals to for example 200. Let's C1 dot price equal to, just take 50,000. Okay, now we are going to take the help of that object of class to print the print all the data, which display method help us. Now C1 dot display, okay, this display method print all the data which we initialize here. Okay, now in the terminal everything is okay, I think yes, everything is okay. Now we open the terminal. Okay, here is a camera. Okay, dart camera dot dart. Now see here id is 25, name is Sony, megapixel is 200, and price is 50,000. okay, as you can see here, I just initialize. In the id is 25, name is Sony, megapixel is 200, and price is 50,000. okay, now we can create multiple object of one class. Here we create one object, that is C1. Now we create another object for the as you know how to create object, another object. For creating the another object, it is same process, but keep it mind that object name is different. Camera, let's C2 equals to camera, let's C2 equals to camera. Now this is the another object of class of camera. Okay, now we use c2 for another purpose. For example, we use c2 dot id equals to, let's take it 30. Now c2 dot name equals to in this time we are going to take let's take what apple. Okay, now c2 dot, I know Apple company is not made any camera, but this is only example. c2 dot mp, c2 dot c2 dot mp equals to megapixel, let's take 150. Now c2 dot price equals to this. Okay, now we display the all properties. c2 dot display. Now here you can see, I'm sorry, clear. Okay, here you see id is 25, name is Sony, megapixel is 200 and price is 500. For the first, this is come for the object of c1, which is I created here. Okay, and this from this to this printed by this. Okay, that's all about object in Dart.